Hello, it's Saturday, March the 27th. March 31st deadline predictions. Next Wednesday is March the 31st, and I've taken a couple of days off because I've had some things to do around the house and been doing some planting and working on a project here and just got very busy with that. Plus, I think it's good to take a little mental break, and there's so many people out there that vlog that are able to cover the other articles and stuff that come up, and just felt like I wanted to focus on the 31st and what I think might happen. Disclaimer, full disclaimer can be found in the description below. These are my own opinions. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I think that the sit down that Harry and Meghan had with Big O was really to do two things. I think that she wanted to let the royal family know that she was ready to come at them, that she felt confident and ready, and this was an intimidation tactic. She wanted to let them know that she had powerful people around her and that they should be on alert for that. I think she threw Harry under the bus and proved that he would go along with whatever she wanted to. Harry looks so miserable, and yes, again, he's guilty. He's went along with this, but I truly think that he's at the end of his rope. And what I feel may happen is, because Meghan has went after the royal family and has said that Harry wasn't there to protect her, that Harry didn't do anything, that he said he was embarrassed to find help for, that he didn't know who to talk to. And I think they're very low on money. We haven't seen anything be approved by Netflix so that they could produce or create a docuseries or children's programming. We haven't seen another podcast come out from Spotify since December. Come on, it's the end of March. There should have been at least, if they were just doing them once a month, 3. I don't think Harry took this job at this new startup, Better Up, except that he needed a sponsor to be able to keep an O card for someone of extraordinary artistic abilities or means or whatever, so that he doesn't have to get a regular green card and give up his royal titles. And we certainly know that they want to use those. I don't feel that the Queen's going to want to take his titles away or remove him from the line of succession, but I do think that they've probably had enough of Meghan. And I feel that there's a possibility they're going to reach out or get a hold of Harry and say, come home now. We need you face to face to talk to us. We're unable to have a conversation to you that isn't leaked. Meghan's done everything she can to keep Harry by her side, holding on to him and not allowing him to have his develop his own friendships or maintain the friendships that he had. I think he's homesick for the UK. I think that the move has been very difficult for them, and or for Harry especially. I don't think he's happy. I don't know who has the son, but I think that he's stayed with her because of this supposed, having another child. But the way she denigrated him and the way she belittled him, it's almost like she's setting up grounds for divorce. Irreconcilable differences that they're not, neither one of them are happy. Let's face it. I wouldn't be surprised, and I believe that Meghan is already having a friendship with someone of means, someone that is powerful, that has a lot of money, that can give her the lifestyle that she longs for. I think that that when her and Harry do split, I think she'll tell him to just get out, and she'll want to take him for everything, for having the supposed children. But I think she's already moved on. I think emotionally she's just disregarding him and moving him down lower, and she's squeezing him and taking the last little bit of his soul, and that he is left with emotional emptiness. Harry's a very spoiled, greedy person. I believe Harry's pride has kept him from leaving Meghan. I think he knew before he got married and was fearful that it wouldn't work. I think he knows in the back of his mind what his friends and family and people told him. I think he saw the red flags. But I think he also felt pressure to get married and to start a family, and thought because of Meghan being an outgoing person that she could handle the public life, because we know that with Cressida and Chelsea, he loved them very much, but they couldn't take being in that royal family, and he didn't know how to leave it, and didn't know how to stand up on his own 2 feet. I don't think he wants to work this job he's doing. I don't think he wants to work for Netflix or Spotify, that's Meghan doing that she's saying get out there, make some money. I think she's spending money hand over foot, and that she's put a little bit of money back, and maybe in her mom's name or somewhere else. I don't think Harry even has access to his money or knows what amount of money he has, because I think everything is run through that office or business, the PR firm that's on Beverly Hillshire Boulevard, I think. I don't think Harry has a clue. He's just been getting up and just going through the motions. And I feel like that Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth, will request him to come home for a face-to-face meeting and meet with them, and maybe ask him point blank, are you happy? Do you want to be with this woman? And I think given an opportunity, he may say, no, I'm not. And, I've tried to make it work. I want to leave. And he may have been, we don't know, but he may have been told behind the scenes, well, at least, give it a couple of years. Let's, make it look like you at least tried to put forth an effort in the marriage. But we all see what Meghan's about. But I think Harry's pride has stood in his way. And because everybody told him you're making a mistake, that he didn't want to listen to anybody and doesn't want to have to go back and hear the, I told you so, we tried to tell you. So I think he thought, I'm going to prove them wrong. I'm going to make this work. Well, it's not possible to make it work. And surely he's seen that by now. And he's allowed her to go after his family, and he did as well. It's just terrible what's happened. I mean, I just don't think any of us could have ever imagined what would come out of Meghan and Harry with that sit down. But I think she may order him home to talk to him, and she may order a divorce, because I don't think she's going to she's going to cut her grandson completely off, as much as we want him to be removed from the line of succession and to make sure that his titles are gone. I just don't think she's going to do that to them. And I don't know if she can do it to Meghan. And she would have to get him to divorce her. But I think she could keep those titles unless they're removed by Parliament until she remarried. But I think Meghan's already moved on. I don't think she has any feelings for Harry whatsoever. I don't think emotionally she has the capability to have that. And I think she's embarrassed by him. I don't think that he's useful to her anymore. In fact, I feel like that he's becoming a burden, that she's having to help him through his depression and sadness and just, pick him up and, force him to go out and say, go get a job, go do this, go do that. And I just think that something's going to happen on March 31st. And I just feel like that the Queen wants to, will want to see Harry, or will want to talk to him, face to face, because even if she does remove those things, or if Parliament does, I would think that they would want to tell him face to face instead of over a Zoom call. And I know they're trying to make this all go away and act very calmly and rationally. But Meghan's not going to stop. I don't see her stopping. I see her continuing to go back and put things out into the media and they've got to complete their investigations, the 2 investigations going on at the palace, and they don't need her involved in it. And I think they see what Harry's in and want to help him because he is their family, part of their family. But I just don't know. But I think Harry is in a bad way, especially after this interview. And I'm sure he's read different things, and I think that this has made them look worse, even though I've seen surveys and polls that say that it's increased their popularity here in the U.S. It hasn't. And even Michelle Obama has distanced herself from Meghan. And these people, no, they've used Meghan just as much as she's used them. And Oprah's done it for the ratings and for the money. And whether or not Meghan's getting paid or not, we'll probably never know the truth on that. But I feel sorry for Archie. I feel sorry for the baby girl that's supposed to be born. And if they really do have Archie and are going to have this child and it's going to belong to them, I feel sorry for the way they're going to grow up and wonder who is going to raise them. And I don't think Meghan would want to. I think Meghan would just want to hold on to them for the money alone. But she may say, give me what I want, and make demands and let him take the children back home and let someone raise them. And that would enable her to move on to the next guy who has money. And you would think that everybody's red flags would be up and that they would have enough common sense to know now that the type of person Meghan is. But I think she's already got her claws into somebody else, or at least she's working on it, because Meghan's not going to be without someone. She can't. She has this codependency, and she has to have someone else. But I think Harry's usefulness has pretty much run its course. But I want to know what you guys think. And sorry, I'm just more or less talking and just had a few photos. Let me know in the comments, and they'll be posted on a slight delay. Hope you all are well. Hope you're having a great weekend and having some nice spring weather. I've been planting some seeds and some flowers and doing some things out in the yard. And I've got a couple of little trees and just doing some things outside that really, I think, for me, I enjoyed the fresh air and doing things with my hands and things that I enjoy, and just taking a little break from everything going on in the news. I've been reading the articles and kind of keeping up, but it was just so much out there that I thought, well, it'll be okay. I'll take off a couple days. But I hope you guys are well, and thank you for understanding. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and share. And I will be back with you guys soon. I'll try to get another one out before the weekend is over. Thank you all for watching, and have a blessed day, and stay well and safe.